Hey everybody, it's me, Josh, and tonight I am reaching out to Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Did you really want to come through though? I mean, did you know about what I was doing, myself, and want to come through and use this with me? So, you know that you do want to do this. You know about this work, and you do, that you did want to communicate. Is that correct? For a long time, I have wanted to ask for Michael Jackson. He's someone that, like many people, have listened to his music in the 80s and 90s. He was someone that I would hear that sound and just be instantly attracted to whatever music it was of his. He had that distinct sound. It brings me back to childhood, and he was larger than life. I mean, at one point, probably one of, if not the most famous person doing what he did, which he was amazing at. Yes, there was controversy surrounding his life at times towards the end, controversy even surrounding his death and how he died, with the doctor and the medicine and all of that went on Neverland Ranch. Months ago, when the amazing talent, the amazing soul, Tina Turner passed, I was asking for her. She came through amazingly as far as I felt, and the evidence is there. And I took photos I asked for Tina to show herself. I captured something that looked like it was Michael's image. And it's what it seemed like to me. I put it in the video for you all to kind of make the determination whether you felt it was him or not. I don't know if it was him. It's just what it seemed like. But after capturing that photo, I felt like, it might be worth it to ask for him, to give him a chance to come through. Now, I focused outside, I grounded, and I invited him. I set the intention, invited my guides. I've got my other cam right here, focusing on my HSB-PRO and my physical Hope spirit box. I'm going to ask for him on my Pro, on both of them. I have his voice. It's been reversed, it's been chopped up, it's been slowed down. It is complete gibberish. It is known as the Hope Voice Signature Method. This is so that we cannot get any kind of false positives. He either uses it and we hear distinct messages, or he doesn't and we just capture gibberish. So I'm gonna begin. I'm going to turn on my warm-up app, which is just scanning internet radio, and I'm gonna put that on while I focus on Michael and going to the astral room. That way it kind of gives them an extra opportunity to come through. So I will now focus and close my eyes and bring myself to the astral room and try to focus on Michael, give him a chance to come through, come to the space. And here we go. I'm listening. Heard the name Michael very low. Yep, I heard something through there. I'm asking now, inviting Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, king of pop. Says something. Michael, I'm gonna open this door here in a moment, and when I do, I hope that you are there, willing to come through. And as I open the door, I feel like I see him right there. I feel like I see him smiling, Michael, I do not know if you're fully connecting yet, but I'm just visioning, grabbing your hand, holding your hand, leading you into the room. I see this big smile on his face. Michael, I'm going to lead you into the room, and if you would sit with me at the table. I think you've shown yourself in a session when asking for Tina Turner. I don't know if that's right, but I will ask you about that. You've always been someone that I have appreciated, loved your music. I have, followed you most of your career. Something I love it. And you seem like you are in a good spirit. Seems like you... I have your voice, Michael. I'm going to give you back your voice. I think you've done this before. I know many people have asked for you. Okay. Let's begin. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to check in with you visually a couple times as I go through this. I'm going to try to tune into you. There's a light right here on my box, on my computer, that when I ask for you, I am going to open this gate, slide it open, and let some of your gibberish raw sound. And when I do that, this light will light up right here. When that light lights up, that's when you want to start speaking, and maybe we can get the timing right on this. I see you here, and I see you smiling. Are you smiling? Were you resting when I called on you just now? Michael, I'm going to ask some general questions. I might ask some tough questions too, but I'm going to ask you some general questions. How are you doing on the other side? How is your afterlife, the other side for you? How is that for you? How do you know about this work? Because people ask for you. How did you know to come through to me? Or how did you know about the work that I'm doing here? Okay, I'm going to try to lower it a little more here, the playback rate. It feels like you're at peace. Is that true? Are you at peace, Michael? You were just larger than life, and I just want to tell you that. I just want to say thank you for all that you've done, your music. Regardless of how people feel about you, regarding what the controversy was, I know you did a lot of good. I know you had a rough life. I know what your family dynamic was like. So I just want to say, thank you for all of the amazing music that you made, and it meant a lot to me. I just want to say that to you. Okay. I hope you don't feel like I'm not listening. I am listening. I'm just not getting hung up on trying to decipher every message right now. A lot of it is just found afterwards. So, what's something that you want to say on your own? Is there anything that you would like to say on your own tonight, Michael? You experienced some of the highest highs and some of the lowest lows. But were you relieved of a lot of that pain that you experienced while you were here? Were you relieved of that pain on the other side, Michael? Did you really want to come through, though? I mean, did you know about what I was doing, myself, and want to come through and use this with me? It was just your 65th birthday the other day, and I saw your daughter Paris. I don't know if she made some post or she was somewhere, and she's turned into such a beautiful young woman. It's amazing. You know, your children are growing up, and I think they're becoming amazing individuals in their own. So I just want to say first, I just want to say happy Earth birthday, 65th birthday to you. Thank you. I heard thank you. And I just wanted to tell you that. Do you have any message for your children, for Paris or Blanket or any of your other children that I don't know their names off the top of my head? I don't know. But I just saw Paris the other day on something online, and I just thought how beautiful she was. And do you have any message for your children? How do you feel it worked for you? Do you feel it worked well? I've heard you a few times already, so how do you feel it worked? Something. It's good, but you miss something or something. I am missing some of these messages that you're saying right in real time, but I won't miss them when I go back. All right, I'm going to use the box here. I'm going to plug in your sound to the box. Are you ready to do that, Michael? Okay, hang in there with me for a moment. So Michael, I'm going to ask you through the box to test it out. How do you feel? Anything you want to say? Warm up with the box. How about now? Sounds like yes. Like I said, I'm not going to keep you much longer, but I'm going to ask you again, was that you that showed yourself in that photo when asking for Tina Turner? Okay. Do you have anything else that you want to say to your fans now? Do you need any kind of help, prayers of any kind? I don't think you do, but I like to ask, and I'm going to say some prayers at the end of this session, and I invite you to pray with me. Will you do that? Will you pray with me? Is there anything you want to clear up about your death? I mean, that doctor, he gave you medicine, too much of it or whatever. I know you were some photos of your last days in that bed in your room. Is there anything you want to clear up about that? If there's more that you want to say, I will ask for you again. But I like to be respectful. I don't like to go too long. And I'm just grateful. I'm just so grateful. And it's a gift that many people just don't understand and aren't able to take advantage of, aren't able to, really appreciate. But I can appreciate it, and I'm just so grateful for it. So thank you, Michael. I just want to say that again. Alright, try and use this recorder with me, and then we can pray, and then I will let you go and send you off in love, okay? So let's try the recorder with me real quick, okay? Okay. Michael Jackson, this is for you. I felt like you might have been using it. Is there any final message for tonight that you want to give us? Hold on. How about now? Okay.
Michael Jackson, this is for you. I felt like you might have been using it. Is there any final message for tonight that you want to give us? Hold on. How about now?
Okay, September 3rd, I went over all of the responses that came through last night, and he really came through. I didn't understand a lot of what was being said, but I could hear a few good responses in real time, and I knew he was coming through. I could feel him. I could feel the energy, and you could see the energy in the room. And I've got the Pro up. I've got the box again. I've got his responses from last night written on a little piece of paper that I will ask him about. Let him know that I heard these responses. So we will begin. So let's start. I'm going to choose Start Box. I'm going to choose his voice, where I have it here. I'm going to lower the playback rate a little touch. And we will begin. Last night, Michael, I heard the guide say, he says that, that you said, "I love you." And I heard that Michael is here. I also heard that you brought candy. You brought them candy. I don't know if I heard that right, but that sounded really nice. It sounded beautiful. Did you bring candy last night when you showed up? Something here. I asked if you wanted to do this, and you said, "This is why I'm sitting here." So you knew about this, and you were sitting here, and I believe you're sitting here again, working with me. I set my intention. I said my prayers, same thing I did last night, and I felt you kind of come in and touch my head, and in a very gentle way. So, that you do want to do this. You know about this work, and you do, that you did want to communicate. Is that correct? I said you have wonderful children, and I forgot one of your children's name was Prince. You have Blanket, you have Prince, I think, and then Paris. And, you said, I think you said they're fierce. Thank you. And that you better stay with them. Anything about your children that you want to say? again, I asked you for messages for your children, and I hear you clearly say, they better watch you, or better watch you. Like, watch what I'm doing. And I wish that they would see this. I don't know if they would believe in it, but, it would be amazing if they were able to see and hear messages from you. Only they would know if this resonated with them. Do you think your children will ever see anything like this? Something can ask. I didn't ask you this last night, but who are you around on the other side? Are you with other people over there? Have you met up with other singers and famous people that were alive when you were? Are you around family or anyone else? Are you around others on the other side, Michael? How about now? I asked about your fans, if you had any messages, and you said they're always there. Something to that effect. I mean, you said something more, but it sounds like I hear you saying they're always there. And they have been. They continue after years, still asking for you and wanting to hear from you. And it's just quite amazing. It's just a testament to how powerful, the impression that you made on people with your music and what you meant to them. Is there anything else that you want to say to your fans right now? How about now? Yeah, something. All right, let's try and use the box. I know you said we're all good, that you felt you were all good, but then, you did mention that you lost hope, and maybe that was in your life you were talking about, that, because your life was harsh. But I'm going to say prayers again tonight with you at the end, and, stand with me. Is there anything else that I could do to help you in any way? Okay, that was low. All right. Again, asking about the communication. You said, I love. You would call me. It feels like this was an awful lot to do. So maybe you were recognizing the effort that goes into it and the preparation and having to review it and all of that. But that you knew I would call you. Is that what you said? Is that how you felt? Okay. I asked for you on the recorder, the voice recorder, the little digital voice recorder, and I hear you saying, I asked to do, that you've heard of this and that you had to sign up. I don't know if you had to sign up with me or someone else, or how that worked, but, was that accurate to what you said, that you had heard about this and you kind of had to put yourself on the list to do this? Is that true? Something had to see me. I'm just so grateful that I get to do this. Whether people believe it or not, I firmly believe that I have been able to speak with Tupac, with Anthony Bourdain, with Kobe Bryant, with Princess Diana, with Her Majesty the Queen, other amazing souls that lived a very dynamic and powerful life while being here. They're on the other side, and here comes little old Josh in his office, using his psychic ability, his mediumship ability to connect, and this equipment, and it works. And I know there's not many people that can do this, that maybe many try, but I don't know if they have the same success, and I don't wish to judge their abilities or what they're doing anymore. I don't care. There's people out there that are faking this kind of work, and it is just absolutely sad and horrific. But I can't let it get in the way of the blessings and what I get to do. Do you have anything else that you want to say about this process, about coming through the box and myself? Okay. I feel like I can sit here and just keep asking you questions. I could probably easily just go another 45 minutes and just keep talking to you. And I know that I'm not hearing you in real time as much. I'm making out a word or two. I'm hearing yes or yeah. It sounds like you're confirming things, but, out of respect and, for my guides, for, you and even myself, that it takes a lot of energy and time to review it. I'm gonna turn this off in a moment, but, I just want to thank you. Some of the greatest people in history, had their flaws, had their difficulties in this life. And, some people don't even realize that. Some people just remember the good. Some people, unfortunately, remember the bad that someone might have went through. And it's a shame, because it takes away from some of the, the beauty and the accomplishments that we've had. Hopefully people remember me as doing some of this work and not my criminal record or, the way I was over 20 years ago. But, we are all children of God, and we're all on this amazing journey. So is there anything that you can tell us, your wisdom, anything that you've experienced from your experience that you want to share with us now? How about now? How about now? Alright. Well, Michael, I send you love. I hope this isn't the last time that we talk. I don't know when again we will. I just kind of play it by ear. I go by inspiration, how I feel when I'm guided, and I trust in the process, and I thank you again. And I'm truly sending you love as I picture just placing my hand on top of yours right now. And again, I send you love, Michael Jackson. Something see it, it sounds like. All right, God bless you, brother. Let's say some prayers together here, okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you to the guides. Thank you, and I'm going to say my prayers now.